Cool. When'd you move?
4 months ago.
Okay, so you're new to the city.
Correct.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
You're the one that sat down. I thought you had something that you wanted to discuss.
Know what the hype is.
What the hype is?
Yeah.
What do you think the hype is?
Okay.
Your book, Why Women Deserve Less.
Yeah, what about it?
You tell me.
I guess you just wanted to talk to us then. Yeah, it's a book that I released about a year ago on Valentine's Day, and I talk about how guys need to stop simping on women.
Simping is when they give the woman everything they want, right?
Yes, without them earning it, yes.
Without them earning it?
Yes.
What does that entail?
Well, being an asset to the man versus being a liability. Things like that.
Okay. And what makes a woman an asset versus a liability?
I'm getting ready to head out. Do you happen to know where my brush is?
It could be in his
I
pile.
looked, I didn't see it.
I mean, only be in the places that make sense or in his pile, because I know sometimes he touches it when we leave it around.
That thing fucking vanished.
Or maybe in there, in that pile, but I don't know.
It is what it is. I don't need it right now because my door's
It's not on my desk, because normally if I have it, I put it up there.
You want me to keep your door open or close it?
Close it for now so I don't wake him up. But normally when he gets up, he comes up and hits the door. So,
Okay.
but I'll check on him anyways.
Okay.
Being peaceful, helping him out with his business, making food, keeping the place clean, being almost like eyes in the back of his head, letting him know what's going on. Just being useful, versus like being a liability, because a lot of girls are liabilities nowadays.
I agree with that.
Especially in Miami.
I completely agree with that.
You agree with that?
And most women in Miami try to latch on men with money, but men with money have higher expectations because they can get what they want.
Yes.
They can have higher expectations.
And that's why I'm so big on guys getting their money together, because when you get your money together and you become successful, you're just not willing to tolerate poor behavior from women.
Correct.
And I think we live in a society now where guys are not taught to disregard women that don't respect them, if that makes sense. Like, it's like guys kind of like, there's this mantra out there that like guys should just accept women however they come. And my argument is, no, you need to have boundaries and only accept the women that adhere to your parameters.
But I think high-value men are very picky.
They have to, yes.
They are.
Yes. And that's the way it should be.
And I think that's the way it is. That's why a lot of women are single.
Yeah, but that's a minority, man. I want more guys to be that way.
The ones I talk to are like that.
Okay, well, I mean, you're talking, yeah, well, that's good. So you're talking to higher status guys, that's good.
Correct.
But the thing is that I want more guys to have that mindset.
How?
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of situations here. I mean, there's why men are the way that they are nowadays. You could talk about feminism. You could talk about equalitarian, the concept of egalitarian relationships. There's a bunch of reasons why. But, guys need to kind of operate with a mantra of men and women aren't equal and understand they're the leaders, which means since you're the leader, you're responsible. Since you're responsible, you need to be the protector, the provider, and lead your woman in a relationship.
Well, men and women are different.
Yeah.
Anatomy-wise, the male brain is different from the female brain. So we have different roles in society. So
agreed. All right, so you agree with gender roles and everything else? Cool.
Normal.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No, I've never been in a relationship.
Oh, okay. You said the guys I talked to, so I assumed that you were in a relationship.
She's never been in a relationship. I call cap on that. I don't know about that, bro. But maybe she's
you gotta land one now, I guess.
It's hard to find high-value men.
That is true. They're not easy to find. Only about 15% of the U.S. population makes $100,000 a year or more. So, and that's like all people, men, women, gay men, lesbian women, married people. So it's very difficult for women. I mean, obviously in Miami, there's a lot of them, but then you got to get into the whole, are they attractive? Do I agree with their values? Are we compatible? So money is just like one factor, but then you got to go into all the other things. Is he charming? Is he charismatic? Is he interesting?
Right. And that's why I've been single my whole life, because everyone sucks.
Okay. What is your biggest gripe with modern dating then?
My biggest what?
Gripe.
Gripe?
Like issue. And to keep the mic close so they can actually hear you. Yo, we should use, can we use this mic, bro? Because it's a lot, it looks better.
That one catches it right there.
Okay.
It's catching it even farther than it
It is catching it from far, okay.
No one's complaining about it.
What is my biggest issue? I mean, personally, I'm just very picky, and it's difficult to find high
How old
value
are you?
men.
Bro, nobody puts the mic to their mouth. Put the mic to your fucking mouth. Like, fuck.
28.
28? Oh, shit. Time's ticking.
Thank you. You sound like
ticking.
all my guy friends. Thank
Yeah,
you.
time's ticking.
Thank you. I'd rather be alone than be with a piece of shit. I'm
Alright.
lit. Like, if you're not
Invest
going to
in
add
Chewy,
value
guys.
to me, bye.
All right. What is the minority, excuse me, I said minority. What is the bare minimum a man has to earn for you?
We're talking wages.
You go monthly or annual?
I mean, if you want to raise a family, then
You better say 100K at least, bro. That's the only, you know what I mean? If you say anything more, I swear to
a
God.
lot of bread.
All right. So how much is that for you? Every girl has her number. What's that for you?
250 minimum.
250
Wow.
minimum? Okay.
250K. God damn.
I mean, how tall has he got to be for you?
That's a lot of guys that she will not be. Again, she said it herself. That's why she's been single for 28 fucking years. But I'm sorry, but that's like a very extremely low percent. I think it's 1 or 2%, as he said, you know, of guys that make at least 100K, you know? So, yeah.
Ooh. 6.
He's got to be 6 feet? Congratulations. That's the top 1% of men.
You ain't even get the personality.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten into personality or any of that other stuff. We actually have a calculator that illustrates this.
Okay.
You have that calculator link by
So
chance?
I think you
You
just
know
said
what?
1%.
I resent.
A man. The minimum? Okay. And then how tall has he got to be for you?
Ooh. 6.
He's got to be 6 feet? Congratulations. That's the top 1% of men.
Top 1%? Yeah. All right, I'll grab 1.
Yeah, we haven't
Not
even gotten
two,
into
one.
personality or any of that other stuff. We actually have a calculator that illustrates this. Do you have that calculator link by chance?
You know what? I rescind that statement. It's all about the whole picture. So if he has a good personality and good energy and a good vibe, height doesn't matter. I'm serious. Why are you laughing, sir?
It's just hilarious. Is that personality?
Yeah. We have to vibe. If you're not going to make me laugh,
All right. So right here we got our handy dandy fresh and fit male calculator. So we're gonna go ahead and put your dream man into this, okay? What is the minimum age he's got to be for you?
21.
21. All right, maximum age?
99.
Like marriage wise?
Yeah, like a serious partner that you would
Oh,
minimum to maximum age.
40.
40. Okay. So 21 to 40. How minimum height? We got 6 foot, so we'll put that in. Race.
I don't care.
You'll date an Asian guy?
No.
Okay. Will you date an Indian guy?
No.
Okay, so will you date a black guy? No. Okay, so white and Hispanic it looks like. Hispanic? Will you do Hispanic?
If he's a soccer player.
What?
All right, we'll just put white here then.
Okay.
Okay, minimum education for you.
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's.
You know, all the colored people are cooked, bro, and Asians. God damn.
Okay. Do you have a bachelor's yourself?
Correct.
Where'd you get it from?
University of San Diego.
Okay. And then minimum income, you said 250,000, right? Okay. Can he be married?
No.
Okay.
Crazy
Can he be
expectations.
obese?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Mo.
So now, just so you know, this comes from the 2023 Current Population Survey, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and the CDC. So this is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States.
Okay.
The calculator that one of our supporters made for us. So let's go ahead and build your man. Let's see what you score.
He doesn't exist.
Let's see how prevalent he is.
Wait, why isn't there language minimum? He needs to speak 2 languages minimum.
Oh, we're just trying to. Oh, now 2 languages too?
No, yeah, I'm
Oh,
telling you, bro. Like, the options don't exist.
Damn.
I don't know
Damn.
why it won't click when I do this.
Because he doesn't exist.
Can you click that button? Like, I'm trying to click the build your man thing and it was being lame.
Like, I have a language requirement.
What's the second language he's got to speak? You got it? Okay, perfect.
Like, preferably French.
French?
Oui.
Okay, congratulations. You scored a 5 out of 5 cat bags. As you can see here, 0.024% of men qualify for
I
you.
know,
Damn.
that's why I've been single my whole life. I'd
So-
rather be alone.
So knowing that this man is literally less than 1% of the population, are you willing to lower your standards?
I haven't.
Okay. All right. There you have it. All right. Well, guys, invest in Chewy. That's why I invest in Chewy. And then not to
ladies
pick on
and
you,
gentlemen,
like a lot
that's
of girls say the
reality.
same thing. We've interviewed over 3,000 women, and they very similar things they're looking for: 6 foot, 6 figures a year, certain age ranges, etc. And I would say 90% of the women that we poll literally describe the same exact man.
Yeah, but they're all probably dumb. I'm actually not.
Well, I mean, do you think men screen for intelligence as much as women do?
Yeah.
They don't.
A high value one does.
They don't. Men don't care about. Matter of fact, there's a study that shows this: the higher the IQ of a woman, the higher likelihood she stays single. Matter of fact, for every 6 IQ points, her.
Yeah, the reason why is because that woman will be very combative, very confrontational, try to always, basically play fucking chess with you 24/7. Men actually, this I do agree, and it's actually legitimately a thing, statistically, whatever you name it. Men actually don't give a fuck about competence for a woman. They don't care about her being super intelligent or having all this money or whatever, but they don't give a fuck about all that. You know what I mean? They just want you to bring peace, this, X, Y, Z, yada, 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 right? What's it called? So he's absolutely correct in that. Men don't give a fuck about any of that. None of that. Unless you're a dude that just wants a woman to take care of you and do like vice versa, then there's those percentage, but majority of men do not give a fuck about that. So
that she had up, her ability to find a partner decreased with that.
That's why high value women are single. Because
Well, I
men
would
can't
argue,
deal with us.
I would argue high value women don't exist on their own. I'll explain what I mean by that. So, I think a woman can only be deemed high value if she has a high value man that she's in a relationship with. Marriage specifically, because the metrics that make a woman successful are not the same metrics that make a man successful. So if we're going to talk about a man being successful, that's him getting his money on point, being in shape, being a man that other men respect, other men want to be, other women want to be with, creating change in the world, right? Versus a high value woman is a woman that can attract and retain that guy. So because, a woman's success, unfortunately, isn't necessarily it's not of interest to us. It's not like when we meet a girl and she says, "Oh, I'm a accountant. I make $200,000 a year." Like, guys don't really care about that. And I would argue the more money a man makes, the less he cares about his woman making money. So the metric is different for each gender on what makes them attractive.
It is.
So that's why I don't think that a high value woman can exist unless a high value man co-signs her. Now, with that said, a higher status guy, rare, extremely hard to find. Most guys are mediocre at best. So it goes both ways.
Okay.
So
But from what I hear, as long as a woman is hot and pleasant, she's high value.
only if she can get that guy to take her seriously.
And how do you do that?
She's definitely a prospect. Well, that's on the woman to retain the guy. I think it's the man's job to attain the girl. It's the woman's job to retain the man.
So mirror what he does. Support him.
Yes, and don't be a pain in the ass.
Right, and nowadays you have the boss-ass bitch women that do their own thing.
They're a pain in the ass.
If a man tries to tell her how to act or what not to do, she's going to walk away. And that's why a lot of us are still single.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Boss babe women are insufferable a lot of times because they behave like men. They literally behave like men. They're a boss. Because what does it take to be a boss? You have to be masculine, aggressive, competitive, non-agreeable. These are all traits that men don't like. Like, we don't want to date ourselves.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying, Hey, but what's it called? There's spitting facts in that. A majority of mentees don't like that shit, bro. They really don't. It is what it is. Like, again, the main focus is for the guy to be able to develop themselves so further enough to where they can be able to obtain the girl they want. And then it's the girl's job to be able to retain the man and make sure she's keeping the guy, whatever, blah, blah, whatever the case may, by any fucking cost, right? This way she can have a happily ever after, have a full committed, relationship, whatever, blah, blah, you name it, yada, yada. And those variables can be from all kinds of things, whether if it's what she's doing for him, you name it, this and that, what she, yada, yada, whether if it's what she does for sex or food or time or this or the kids, whatever it is. Or it could even be for some dudes where they're like, hey, I want to have, multiple chicks around, and do stuff, or hey, let's do a fucking foursome and whatnot, because there's guys that are like that as well, So, like, basically, that's the two separate distinctions you have. Like, the guy to do all this shit that takes fucking time, hard work, sweat, you name it, blood and tears, you name it, to obtain the girl. And for the girl, her focus should be to retain that man to make sure she does not lose him at any point in cost. Because if she has that high tier dude, a successful dude that's fucking super wealthy, this and that, so on and so forth, right, and etc. She's fucking set for life. She's set. You know what I mean? Like to me that's a dream come true right there, right? You know what I mean? Shit, you know. So that's basically what it is. But the problem though nowadays, because you got feminists, or you have all kinds of shit, whatever, blah blah yada yada yada, or you have the man versus woman wars, or then you have the fucking, or then you just have the other type of things where the majority, there's a lot of women nowadays where they're just like want to be either independent or boss bitches, or you know, or just like, or be like, oh nope, it's my way or the highway, or fucking be like a man back at them, whatever yada yada, and instead of just not being a pain in the ass, and instead of just being pleasant, peaceful, and working together, being a team, and then just, you know, whatever, so on and so forth, you know. So, like, at the end of the day, you know, that's kind of what you're working with. And I'm just saying, it is what it is. So, but.
Think like a man, act like a woman, because men just do things women don't. We overthink everything.
Yeah, like, I mean, if I told you that I'm a metrosexual and I do my nails every week and I wore heels on Saturdays, you would see, look at your face. You would never take me seriously, correct? Good. So I find it interesting that women think that men are going to take them seriously when they behave like men. You wouldn't accept me if I was feminine. Why should I accept you if you're masculine?
How are we masculine, though?
We literally just went over what boss babe women do.
I see. That's a good point.
You glad you're open-minded to it?
It's all backwards. It's gonna blow you away.
Is it me, or she's like over here looking at him like a snack? You know what I mean? Like a good old Twix bar or some shit, bro. You know what I mean? She's like, you know what? Can you go out with me? Or hey, like I've been looking for so long, I finally found a guy like you. Like hey.
Hey, but dumb women are actually the smart ones because they can retain men, right?
A lot of times they do. Yeah.
So it's all
That is true. That is true. Either the lower IQ woman or the woman that are just very content and very calm and collective and very peaceful and just don't really care about all that, whatever you name it, and just want a man to be there and love them and be there and take care of them, whatever, blah blah. Those type of women are actually the ones that are very successful in retaining a man, while all the other type of chicks they end up single. You know what I mean? The relationship don't work, divorce, whatever, blah blah, yada yada. You know.
backwards, yeah. I know it sucks, but dumb women win the game. They have husbands.
But are they happy?
Well, they got husbands. They're not alone.
A lot of times they are.
No, they're probably miserable.
No, they're not. Women typically get fulfillment from a family and children, and you can only get that with a man.
That's why they're not interested in STEM. They're interested in what? What are they?
I've brought so many career women on that make a bunch of money. They're in their 30s and they're childless, and they'll say, I regret pursuing a career making money. I wish I put more stake into being in a
Yeah,
relationship.
because the problem nowadays is the modern woman, what they want to do is they want to get status or money or this and that or yada, 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 yada. And they want to do all this stuff and at the same time also get, you know, the man to provide, do this, whatever. They basically what it is modern women want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want, okay? And still want the man to, like, treat him like a queen, basically, or treat him, you know, however, speak to him however they want to be spoken to, or this, or that, or this, whatever, blah, blah. That's basically what modern women are nowadays doing. And that's why it's just fucking war, basically, you know? So, which, I'll say this at the end of the day. I always say this. Do whatever makes you happy, whatever, live your life. You only live once, right? Whatever, blah, blah. But at the same time, when it comes to reality itself and how guys are and how women are, if you want a guy to commit to you and stay with you forever and ever, or for you to not lose the dude as well, you can't be fucking confrontational all the fucking time or try to make it, or basically make him feel like he's losing his fucking mind or on eggshells 24/7 and this and that, or having to do that. Like, again, it's very simple. Don't be a pain in the ass. If you're not, you're set. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll be able to more than likely keep the dude, or you'll have a relationship forever and ever, yada yada, you name it, blah blah. Like, is it possible to be able to, you know, to have your differences and similar to whatever, and to try to still make it work and figure it out and compromise and do all this stuff and how to communicate or deal with conflict and this and that? Is that possible to obtain and be with someone? Yeah, but that's very fucking rare. Very, very rare. Very fucking rare. And that's what modern women are trying to do. They're trying to basically obtain relationships, and guys as well, by the way, not just women, but guys and women are trying to obtain relationships, and even though there's differences or this and that, or then there's communication issues or conflict or this or that or the yada 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 yada, okay, it never works out. You know what I mean? Because again, the guy is not doing his role and the woman is not doing his role. If both of them would just do their separate roles and everything basically that's been heard and discussed so far, 9 out of 10 times that woman would be happy and everything would be great. Same thing for the guy. 9 out of 10 times. Will I say all of them? No. You know what I mean? That's why you have tons and tons of women that are trying to, have all the other type of lifestyles, or better yet, be treated as an equal, or this and that, or you got to speak to them a certain way, or validate them 24/7, or whatever it fucking is, right? Again, that's what you have. But guess what? The sacrifice that they're choosing, yeah, they may want to do all these things, or they want this and this and that, and yada yada for their happiness, or that's the type of relationship they want, or whatever. But the problem is, you're putting yourself at risk to never, ever, ever have a fucking relationship to ever last. It's just unfortunate. It's very, very low percentage of men wanting to deal with that, So.
And finding a man to take me seriously. Or it's the other way. They have a career, they were able to get a family, and they gave up that career for the family. It's one of those two situations. But typically, the children and family always sets the precedence. The only time I've seen women say, oh, I care about my career and all this other stuff is typically when they're in their 20s, when they still have a lot of options. But as they get older, they start to mature and realize, damn,
less options,
money
time
and
ticking.
all this crap doesn't matter to me as a woman. Because for us men, we have the privilege, right, the convenience of being able to kind of stave off marriage and wait a bit. Versus women, you guys don't have that same ability.
I know.
You guys have a finite amount of time to find a man.
That is very correct.
Welcome to the trauma bill. You are now fixed.
I think she knew this stuff subconsciously, but now I'm putting it out into words, and she's like,
She's
shit.
nodding her head a lot.
Here's the scary part, Myron.
I know. I see you. I know.
I've
Don't look at me
noticed,
like that.
even when women agree, they always go home and forget what you said.
No.
They always go home and forget and do their own thing.
Yeah.
You want to know what they need to do then? They need to write it down, or better yet, save this video and listen to it every fucking day. Shit.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, if girls listen to me, I think we'd be in a much better position, but they just call me a misogynist.
I've heard this all. All my friends are guys. I know.
Hey, you heard of it? He said if girls would just listen, or at least understand and try it, or whatever, blah, everything would be a million times better for guys and women, but instead they don't, and they just call me a misogynist. That's crazy.
What's your thoughts on that, Zerka?
Which is really fucking sad, because the definition of misogynist is literally someone that actually hates women and doesn't want them, blah, blah, and yada, 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 right? That's not the case with him. If you actually pay attention to everything he says, what he explains, and the amount of times he tells a girl, that's fine, you do what you, or that's okay, whatever, blah, blah, but I'm just trying to, yada, yada, like if he was actually a misogynist, he would be like, oh, fuck women, I hate them, whatever, and they deserve, absolutely nothing, and they should be treated like, this and that, and he's not doing that, So again, it's just, the word misogyny or misogynist is thrown around so fucking much, it's a fucking joke. People just don't even understand what words even mean.
Gotta have a lot of friends, right, Chad?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think men and women can be friends, to be honest with you.
What's that?
I don't think men and women can actually be friends.
Why not? Because all men want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you even. Yeah. If you hit those guys up and said, oh, I'm horny right now, they would run over here in 2 seconds. So I don't think men and women can actually be friends. Yeah, she knows. She knows. But she's smart. She's playing the game. Like, hey, I'm able to extract value from these guys. They give me good advice. I get that masculine energy. I don't gotta fuck them. It's better than having girlfriends. So I understand.
Yeah, girls suck.
Damn.
They're bitches.
Are you sure you disagree with him?
Probably not, honestly.
I thought she said she disagreed with you. What happened?
Yeah, yeah. She's a misogynist, not me. I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding.
I'm just kidding.
You're actually correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, good. It was a good discussion. You wanna, I don't know, say anything to the people? We got like 10,000 plus watching on YouTube and on Rumble.
This is live?
Oh yeah, we're live right now. Look,
Boy.
We're on
She
YouTube
didn't
right
know
now.
that.
Oh my goodness.
YouTube and Rumble.
Wow.
Yeah, we got like,
What do I want to say to the people?
right now, we got 11,000 watching between the platforms.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Well, actually, hold on, wait, I didn't count Twitter. Yeah, we got almost 30,000 between everything.
I mean, honestly, I think men and females
20,000, sorry.
Men and females complement each other, and I think we all need affection, but it's hard to find that sometimes. And in that, going off of that, you should be self-reliant, and that's why women are focused on their career, because a man could walk away at any second. So I think that's why we're kind of career-driven these days.
I understand, but men rarely leave women though.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah.
Even if they're not, then they're cheating on her.
Well, that's not leaving though.
But that sucks.
Wah. I mean, but they're not leaving.
Okay, let me ask you something. What do you think of this whole theme of cougars? Because I'm seeing
He said, well. But a little all I will say, he's still technically right in a sense, though. Like, sure, the cheating shit sucks, whatever, blah, blah, right? You know, he's not even denying that. But they're not leaving, though. You know, because that is also a statistic that has been proven and shown. Men very rarely leave a woman. Very rare. It's always woman leaving. It's the opposite, actually. You have to worry about the woman leaving more than for vice versa, okay? So, just kind of putting that out there. You know what I mean? So, like, again, there's actually the opposite. There's no incentive for a woman to actually try to get a career, develop, whatever, blah, blah, and not to have to rely on a man, whatever, yada, yada. Because, again, 9 out of 10 times, the majority of men, they will not actually leave her. You know what I mean? Or leave you, whatever, blah, blah. You know, sure, could they cheat? Yeah, it sucks, whatever. But guess what? They're still not leaving you. They're still taking care of you, paying money, whatever, blah, blah. You need making sure you have everything you need, right? But they just wanted to go fuck another chick, right? You know what I mean? So, that's something you got to kind of understand. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But, you know, that's just, hey, if you want a man for the rest of your life and you want him to commit to you, like, sure, I'll say this. Let's say you don't want them cheating on you. I hope that doesn't fucking happen. I hope that, you know, and everything's just great, right? You know, but sometimes you might have to take it to the chin, though. You know what I mean? Like, think of it this way. Let's say you get with fucking Will Smith, or I don't know, or you get with fucking a billionaire, right? You know what I mean, and whatnot, and like, and they're with you, right? They're either married to you or they're not, but they're just with you, right, for years, and they're taking care of. They do anything you want, right? And then next thing you know, he's over here like fucking all these chicks, whatever, blah blah. You're telling me you're gonna leave him now? Good luck finding the same dude. You know what I mean? Like, you're probably gonna go now. You will be able to have an average Joe or below average guy or a guy that's only making $100K a year potentially. You know what I mean? And even that's very fucking rare. You know what I mean? Like, you're more than likely now just stuck with an average dude that is fucking poor, has mental issues, or a simp, or this and that, and yada yada, and then your life just continues to have a negative fucking domino effect. So it's like, you got to pick your poison. One, dealing with the cheating, but the guy still loves you and takes care of you, right? Or two, what's it called? You lose the guy that could have done all that, whatever, blah, blah. You would have been set for the rest of your fucking life, including your kids and your family. But then now, you can't find a guy with that status, and you're stuck with a fucking average Joe or a poor bitch. Just saying. You know what I mean? So, something to think about.
Cougars, they're typically used for sex only.
Really?
Yeah, typically, yeah.
You mean we don't want to take care of their kids?
Yeah, like, they're typically used for sexual access only.
But it's
Cougars.
kind of a theme right now. I'm seeing it.
For sex, yeah. Only.
What does a cougar have to do?
Exist? I don't know.
What's the advice for the cougars?
They're doomed most of the time. Because a lot of times they got kids too, so it's like, fuck, you're in your 40s and you got kids, it's like...
But what makes you a cougar? What's the age gap gotta be?
I mean, typically it's
30 to 40.
middle-aged women that have children.
Yeah. 30 to 50.
Is what a cougar would be defined as. Sometimes childless, but still they're past their prime, so to speak.
Yep.
This prime at 35?
I would say a woman starts to hit the deep around 30. 30 plus is when things really start to go downhill.
Boy.
Yeah.
I have good skin though, it's fine.
Well, I mean, I guess, but like, you know.
It just depends how you take care of yourself.
Of course, you can always push the clock back, but keep in mind that,
We're going to push it a little bit.
it's also behavior too.
It's good stuff, but we're going to push it a
Women
little
that are
bit.
older, 10.
Well, now our meeting.
Yeah, we say worse things.
We're just like in weird times now, honestly.
Yeah. It's one of the fastest growing ways of people to meet nowadays. The internet, for sure.
But that sucks.
Globalized sexual.
No, honestly, just shut me up because I'm just gonna offend a bunch of people.
Go ahead.
It's all good. I mean, we're one of the
Get
most
canceled.
politically... You must not know whose podcast you're on right now. We are one of the most canceled people for sure. Like, we say
Probably
crazy...
why we're having a good dialect.
Yeah, we're not scared to... Yeah, we say what it is, man. We're not worried. We say we talk about a bunch of different things that are considered non-politically correct.
Sometimes even...
Or misogyny.
Yeah?
But not a...
Yeah, what's up? What's the question?
So you stay in Miami, right?
Yeah.
You stay out in the area?
Yeah.
So, like, do you think, like, you could find a girl in Miami? Like, how do we find a girl in Miami?
It's gonna be tough, bro.
It's tough, right?
It's gonna be
hard.
very
You can't
tough.
tell me it's not hard, bro.
No, it's very
hard.
difficult, bro. Unless you meet a chick that, like, came from a two-parent household, she was raised different, you know what I mean? She's not, like, you know, brainwashed by all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a very tough time.
Yeah, so we're cooked in Miami, basically. It's like,
Yeah, bro.
if you want to find a girl, what's the solution, though? Like,
You're gonna have to go Midwest. You're gonna have to go foreign. And here's the thing: you can find a chick in Miami, but you're gonna just have to really do your due diligence and vet her for at least 6 months to a year.
For real though,
You know, because like you don't really know a chick until you start really like dealing with her for like a year or so. Then put her through her paces, test her, and see if she qualifies.
For real though.
Yeah.
That's all I was gonna ask.
Yeah. No worries, man. No worries, dude. Take it easy, man.
I'm a professional civil engineer. Just if you need any plans for construction, just let me know.
AC Engineering. Okay. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I really appreciate what you do with these young kids.
Okay. Thank you, man. All right. Thanks, man.
W, I like that.
All right.
All right, I think that's it, guys. W though, give it a like. What's it called? WWWWW in this bitch. What's it called? That was a really, really good stream. I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually a lot of really good pointers. If anything, that was kind of like the basic or intermediate class, or better yet, just to understand a general consensus of what Fresh and Fit really is and stands for. Providing all the clarifications, saying what a guy should be able to do, what a woman should do, blah blah, yada yada. Great video. Honestly, great video. Fuck the title I said before. I think what I'll probably do for the title for this video is what's it called? Very important information for men and women. What's it called? You know what I mean? And then do like the bar, and then do a reaction, Fresh and Fit, IRL, public greet and meet stream. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for the title then, because there was a lot of good information in it. There was some moments where it was very entertaining and funny as fuck, but yeah, that was some good stuff. That was really some good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you guys really, really enjoy Fresh and Fit videos and reactions for the YouTube channel. So that's why I've been doing them for you guys. And yeah, you know what I mean. So that's basically what it is. But yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna kind of put this out there. I might even make I'll talk about that after the video. But all right. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe for more content. Fuck me. Fuck. And subscribe if you guys to the channel. Batman out. Peace.